I mean, I've heard so much. I mean, I've seen you guys perform a number of times, but even before I saw you guys play, I mean, there was so much word going on about how you guys would do your shows. And I'm remembering now as you're talking, something about, and I don't know if you still do it, but there'd be the crowd and you guys would go through the crowd and then do the show. I mean, how'd that?
It started out because we were competing with this other band. And we wanted to find a way, like, how can we one-up them?
Yeah.
And this, I'm not sure, I think it was Will who brought this up, the bass player, but I can't remember, the exact I don't even know if we worked on it. I can't even remember that. I just remember we did it. We were playing the Viper Room at the time. And I don't think that club even exists anymore.
No.
And, we decided we were going to start from outside to bring some people in and also to, like, get everyone hyped up. So we marched playing our drums in a style that's called comparsa, which is, there's like Cuban comparsa, and then there's kind of like Brazilian samba. It's kind of like this fusion we do of that. And we went in, and it's a tradition in like New Orleans. It's kind of like New Orleans.
Yeah.
Second line. We just, the vibes we were doing, it was like kind of more Caribbean, Brazilian styles. And we just walked in, got up on stage, and would start the show that way.
Yeah.
And then we don't really do that as much anymore. We do end the show still usually that way.
No, I mean, the shows are like so energetic and diverse. And I mean, what's a creative process when you guys, are jamming on a new song or a new riff? I mean, how's that work? It's like maybe you'll come in with the riff or something, and then the drummer puts a beat. I mean, how's that go?
There's no set way. Sometimes there's a song that's complete that everybody likes, and they just go, all right, let's play it that way. And then sometimes there's just snippets of ideas that are nothing, but the groove is so tight or the riff is so tight, like it's like we should make something out of this. And then I think in our band, things get done when people kind of take leadership, because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily, there's some roles that people play a little bit more consistently than others, but it usually is like whoever wants to do it.
Yeah.
So, and if you can keep that energy going and keep people motivated, all of a sudden there's some new music. And it could be about anything. So when we get together, it's like it can be anything from hearing a bunch of demos or ideas everybody has, picking a few and kind of trying to commit to finish them, starting from scratch. Making music for us is a long process. I've been always one who's wished we would put out more records more often. But our process is kind of our own. It's kind of, any band is unique in it. And we all have to kind of be into it. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer to make sure that our music is all that we want it to be,